This is Contemporary Context, a raw video footage of my work for Part 5 Independent project. Now, progressing from previous parts of the assignment, working on an independent project really helped me to clarify and refine certain aspects of tutor feedback. Now, here I started to engage with, still with the idea of fashion with textiles, because I feel as though this is where I do want to push my work, and working with the trend boards, imagery, and thinking of words that stimulate an idea for a trend and a vision. I started to engage and consider construction. Now, because I'd had so many issues with doing too much work and not refining enough of my samples and channeling my energy and letting go of some of the ideas, I decided with this assignment to keep it as simple as possible with the idea of construction and with my samples. Now, in particular, one thing that did really attract me was a winter coat that I have, and it's a Paul Smith winter coat, and as you can see, I've got some imagery of the internal structure of the coat. Now, this gave me the idea for construction, and also as well the ribbon inside the coat gave me the colour palette. So what I did was I continued with my research, played about with colour palette proportions, and started to consider the ideas of construction. Now, William Mitchell has a big concrete construction here in Kidderminster, so this is where I made the extension of construction for my ideas. Still keeping in mind the tailoring of the coat, I started to play with simple stitch construction, and through various processes and research we can see that my sketchbook starts to develop plenty of ideas with some beautiful samples. This led me to start to consider other areas of construction, architectural construction, and I developed some more simple samples based around this as an idea. The sketchbook progresses with a lot of photography work to keep the samples and note making evident, and I really enjoy this side of my work. As mentioned previously, I'm not very academic at all, so I do try with vision, have a vision, and just to keep the writing quite simple. And as we can see, there is a journey of constructive ideas with construction. Some samples, some early samples of construction that I played around with. I did actually have my images put into a photo book, and then an array of samples which at a later date I am actually going to do a short video footage of talking about my samples, about the size, the scale and the colour, because I don't feel that sometimes samples really get the recognition that they deserve.